Yo, Space Jams, TVs, flowers, and invaders. I swear this show is all about sneakers. I am your host, Jacques Slade, and this is Today in Sneaks. Let's start with the invaders part of this show and give a tip of the hat to the Adidas Originals team for giving us a more subdued look at the Tubular franchise. Now, this model you're seeing here is officially called the Adidas Tubular Invader and only hits at the usual look at the usual tubular. Now, the upper is smoother, for lack of a better word, and gets most of its shape from the Adidas Invader, which is actually a vintage Adidas hoop shoe from a long time ago. The lifestyle slant on the Invader with the tubular heel section is a nice combination in my eyes. If you are an Adidas fan, these look very nice, and you can pick them up especially at that $110 price point. In the world of sneakers, wearing a GS size can be the difference between paying $200 and like $120. For fans of the Kobe 11 that rock a grade school size, you're even getting what looks like an exclusive Kobe 11 with a TV theme. If you take a look at the heel of the shoe, this is the coolest part to me, you will see that they have an array of colors that are officially known as SMPTE color bars, but you will hear most people call them just broadcast bars. As for the rest of the sneaker, the fly knit is dipped in gray to look like it's static, seen back in the day when there was nothing on actual TV, although you don't really see that now. Either way, these arrive on May 27th and are going to cost you $135. The Nike KD9 is coming soon, but before we get there, Nike is giving us a look at what is thought to be a special EXT version of the current KD sneaker, the KD8. The most notable area of the shoe is that upper, which features the floral print, though actually I shouldn't say floral, it actually more looks like a rose print. There's a rose print on the upper. The backing is black, and I think it's mesh, but I can't confirm that from these images, or maybe it's nylon or something like that. The Nike swoosh has been upgraded to leather, and it looks like there's patent leather actually on the tongue, while the midsole just pops a lot while it's in that white against that black and red. You can look for these to arrive on May 7th for $200. If you are a sneakerhead that likes soccer, you may have felt like you were a little left out of the whole what the theme thing that was going on a couple of years ago, but that drought is now over. Announced today, Nike is bridging the what the gap with a what the mercurial that looks dope. If you're not familiar with the what the theme, the concept is borrowed from Nike SB and takes key style elements from past models and combines them into one very nice looking shoe. For the mercurial, Nike looked back at 16 of Mercurial's most memorable colorways and applied them to the Mercurial Superfly. These are limited to 3,000 pairs, and the What the Mercurials will arrive on May 5th. And what is probably the biggest sneaker news of the day for you old school sneakerheads that were alive back in 1996, LeBron James has officially signed on to play a role in Space Jam 2, or whatever they're going to call it. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the film will be directed by Justin Lin. Now, you should be familiar with Justin Lin because he directed Fast and the Furious 5 and the upcoming Star Trek Beyond. For those that only know about the Space Jam's 11s, well, Jordan was originally in the movie, as well as Charles Barkley, Larry Johnson, Patrick Ewing, and a bunch of other NBA stars. It will be interesting to see who makes the cut this time around and if Jordan will make an appearance himself. Stay tuned and I'll update you as soon as I hear more. As for the question of the video, I want to know, what sneaker do you think they'll use to make the LeBron Space Jam sneaker? Now, the movie hasn't been written yet, but just give me your thoughts on what you think it is. Let me know your thoughts down below. As for what I'm rocking today, it is this shoe. This is the Black Jordan 29. I really love these. I've worn these a couple of times this year. I've even worn them in the snow a couple times, and you can't really tell. I mean, they're dirty, but they just be cleaned up, but you can't really tell. So these shoes are very durable. Anyway, if you haven't already, make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe. That way you know whenever something awesome is happening right here on the channel. And if you're not already, follow me over on Snapchat. I am having a lot of fun over there. As always, I am your host, Jacques Slade. This is Today in Sneaks, and I appreciate you guys. I'll see you soon. Peace. And today I have a double unboxing for you guys. 2 pair of kicks that I happened to cop just this week over at the Nike Vault in LA. I got really lucky.
What's up, guys? Jacques Slade here with Kevin Durant. As you know, we just launched the KD9, just launched the Olympic jerseys. Now, you've been at a low top